Folks, for all the ones who don't know who I am, let me just tell you who I am before I share another story with you. My name is David Snell, and I live in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I've got a company called ExecutiveRestoration.com. But I love to tell stories, and I'm going to tell you a story tonight, or this morning, I should say, about a man-eating snake. For the ones who don't know me, I used to live in a country called Indonesia. That's Indonesia. That's in between Malaysia, Singapore, and Australia. Okay. Now, you know, in New Guinea, which was really right next door, they had people who ate people. They're called cannibals. Okay, so they actually ate people. Now, I wasn't eaten because I'm still here and I'm still alive, but there were cannibals in New Guinea. Now, Indonesia has many, many islands, and I speak Indonesian, okay? For all the ones who don't know, maybe there's out there, some of you who speak Indonesian, and Indonesian sounds like this. Apa kabarnya? Nama saya David Snell. So I said, how are you? My name is David Snell. So I'm going to move on to the story, and I've got Finley Surgeoner with BioPro Restoration out of Shelby, Ohio with me. And Finley's going to ask me some questions about some stories I have about snakes. So, here's Finley.
Good morning, Brother Dave.
Well, good morning to you. Good morning, Vietnam.
Yes, tell us about the man-eating snake that you've seen.
When I used to live in Indonesia, Indonesia has a lot of snakes, or at least it did when I was there 40 years ago. But I remember a story about a man from the village, and he was found missing one day. They looked and looked and looked, and they couldn't find hide nor hair of him. Now, they had seen this huge, huge snake. Anyway, this huge, huge snake, they couldn't find the man anywhere. So finally, they saw this snake one day, and it looked like it had just eaten a meal. Well, for the ones who don't know, the snake had eaten the man. Now, the way that a snake eats a person is it first wraps around the person. So it crushes the person's bones, so it can go down the snake's mouth and throat. But anyway, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. So anyway, the snake looked real big, and the village people thought, I wonder if it's possible, since we can't find the man in our village, if the snake had eaten the man. Well, do you know that they opened up the snake? They cut the snake open, and do you know what they found inside, Finley?
Tell us, Brother Dave.
They found the man. They found the Indonesian man. So, be careful of snakes, people. There's big snakes, there's small snakes, there's little snakes. I remember another story when I lived, another time that I went to Taiwan, and there's a place called Snake Alley. Now, down Snake Alley, there is every imaginable snake you could possibly think of. And what they were doing is they were cutting open the snakes, and they were pouring the snake's blood into glasses and selling that snake's blood to people. They were telling me that it had put hair on my chest. Well, I opened up my shirt, and they saw I had a hairy chest. They said, well, I guess you don't need that, right? And I said, no, sir, I don't need to drink snake's blood, but I'm good. But there were plenty of other people who were drinking snake's blood. If any of you have any snake stories, please share them. Please share them below. Give me the thumbs up if you like this and you want me to talk about other stories, other snake stories. Subscribe to the channel, and if you like this, share it out. Share it to Twitter. Share it to Facebook. Share it to Google. Share it to LinkedIn. Anyway, this is Dave Snell with ExecutiveRestoration.com. Got mold? We got the cure. Take care. This is Dave Snell and Finley Surgeoner.